Not yeah. They did the handsome Squidward face on. Okay, I see you. Do you have a Discord account? Then you are in luck, because my Discord is available to join for free. For free, you ask yourself? Yes, for free. Go to the description right now and join. We can hang out, talk about anime, manga, games, music, anything else you want to talk about. Would you get booted in there? Well, fear not, because I do not tolerate such behavior and will make sure that doesn't happen. The server is a safe haven for everyone, excluding those bullies. Want the easy way to request videos? Well, the Discord is the place to be. And much more, so join now. Alright, yo. We got a, death battle here. Sanji versus Rock Lee. Now, I think I can, easily predict the outcome of this one. Because, I simply do not think Sanji could ever beat 9th gate or 8th gate. 8th gate. 9, right? Wait, how many? 8th gate, yeah. 8th gate Rock Lee, bro. Nah. No way. So, that's my prediction, alright? Rock Lee's gonna win. I would love to give the dub to Sanji, alright? Because Sanji's just, I like Sanji way more. Alright? I like Rock Lee. His training ethic his training ethic is incredible, alright? He's really motivational for, pretty much everyone, likes anime and works out, like just like Asta, like those two. I always like get the motivation from those two, and like Dragon Ball characters, right? So yeah, Sanji versus Rock Lee. Let's see what we got, bro. Let's see what we got.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
Oh, BetterHelp. Wasn't there like a whole controversy with that shit that people were like getting scammed on that shit or some shit? I feel like that was it. I feel like there was something like that. So, but regardless, your bag, not mine. All right, here we go.
There's so many heroes with crazy, over-the-top superpowers, but there's one class of character everyone respects:
the master of the martial arts.
Like Sanji, the sous chef of the Straw Hat Pirates, searching for the One Piece.
What the fuck? What the? Wait. The master of martial arts, and then they say Sanji. This man only kicks. They should have put Rock Lee instead. Whatever. I'm nitpicking now.
Rock Lee, the hardworking ninja warrior from the village of Naruto.
Facts.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
also,
death battle.
This is 2020, alright? So no new Sanji yet, alright? No new Sanji. No manga Sanji, if you get what I mean.
Somewhere in the vast ocean is a seafaring land of science, the kingdom of Germa.
When the king of germs decided to churn out some kids, he got an awesome idea. How about he make his kids into killer emotionless super soldiers?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
He forced his queen to undergo surgery that would enhance their children during pregnancy.
Yeah, she wasn't much of a fan.
So she took a drug meant to counteract the effects to hopefully ensure that at least one of her children was, emotionally stable.
A surprisingly low bar to aim for, but hey, good for her. And she pulled it off.
While most of her children were violent sociopaths, one showed no signs of their shared superhuman genetics. This is Sanji.
Yeah, Sanji.
The poor kid didn't have a great childhood. I mean, he was surrounded by actual superhuman bullies. But he found peace in cooking for his mom. Well, until she died, and then he was thrown in a dungeon. Look, I told you his childhood sucked.
Fortunately, Sanji eventually escaped thanks to some help from his sister, who I guess was slightly less of a sociopath, and made his way across the sea as a cook. Until he was shipwrecked and left marooned.
Poor guy just can't catch a break. But Sanji found a new daddy in the form of Pirate Redleg Zeph, who trained him in his own martial art, Black Leg style. Wait, shouldn't that be Red Leg style? I'm confused.
It's an art that focuses exclusively on kicks, which worked out swimmingly for Sanji.
No. Puns are my job. I don't need you pirating that from me.
As a chef, Sanji firmly believes his hands have no place in a fight. To him, they should be kept as pristine as possible for cooking.
Yeah, and meanwhile he's twirling, you know, on his hand, on the ground, with his kicks, right? Yeah. Amazing, Sanji, amazing. A bit contradicting, but sure.
Wonderful etiquette. Even if his own life is in serious danger, he will not break this self-imposed rule.
You gotta hand it to him. Black Leg is like taking capoeira, taekwondo, and every other martial art with high-flying footwork and mixing them all up like a stew. And just like a tasty dish, he named his attacks after a bunch of French words, which I definitely cannot pronounce.
Though the most important to recognize is Diable Jambe, also known as the Devil Leg. By moving at incredibly high speeds, Sanji builds up friction between the air and his leg until it literally catches on fire. To do so, he'd have to be moving his legs over 11,000 meters per second.
Damn!
Yeah, that move's pretty lit. Clearly, Sanji's super fast. He's quick enough to keep up with the pirate captain Luffy, who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a long story.
That's One Piece in a nutshell.
I mean, yeah, dodged, avoided more likely, right? Like, didn't really dodge it, right? Like, kinda. No, like he moved his head just tiny bit. Like, it's not. It's you know, I don't know. It's like you can move your hand really fast, right? But you can't move your body as fast as your hand can. That's kind of a thing, right? Yes, it is light speed. That's true. But he also, saw it coming, so he doesn't have to be light speed to dodge it, if that makes sense. He got this observation hockey, which allows him to briefly see into the future a tiny bit, right? So you don't have to be light speed to do it, kind of. I don't know. It's a sensitive topic, like before this he dodged fucking photons, like right? It's just a bit goofy.
A very, very long story.
Sanji's got plenty of other skills. He can kick your face so hard it makes you as handsome as that devil George Clooney.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Then he can start blasting and Danny DeVito you back to normal with another.
And with the skywalk technique, he can literally walk on air by, listen to this, flicking his heels so quickly he creates dozens of miniature sonic booms beneath his feet.
Yep.
That is insane.
Note to self, never skip leg day. In fact, forget the other days. All days are now leg days.
Sanji eventually found a true family as a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates. With them at his side, he began a hunt for the All Blue, a mythical location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner of sea life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point. And when he did, he got an upgrade.
This is the Raid Suit, a miraculous outfit with hover boots, invisibility, air boosters for increased kicking power,
and a snazzy cape.
Conveniently, the suit is stored in an easy-to-carry canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like so.
Wait, what? Oh.
Whoa, is this beer?
Wait a minute, if that's my beer, what am I drinking? I'm gonna either need to go to the bathroom
That's goofy.
or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his siblings, he has learned something similar yet entirely different. Hockey.
Yeah.
This power lets people push their body to new limits in a bunch of different ways. Like with armament hockey, he can make himself hard.
Specifically to strengthen his limbs for ironclad defense and stronger attacks.
Yeah.
However, Sanji's own speciality is Kenbunshoku, or
I mean, it's stronger than iron,
With
but
this,
sure.
Sanji can detect the presence of others, including through walls.
Yeah.
He can even predict future events, at least to some extent.
And hanging with the Straw Hats let him push his abilities to the limit. He's strong enough to keep up with the likes of Zoro, one of the deadliest swordsmen in the friggin' world.
And he could battle the marine Fujitora, who could summon meteors from the sky, the largest of which, when compared to the island of Dressrosa, appears to have a diameter of over 780 meters, and thus a kinetic energy of over 12 gigatons of TNT.
So, like, he fought a guy who could basically blow up a whole island in a snap, and then some. Let me know the next time you find a cook who can pull that off.
He has his fair...
Hold up. Hold up. If their calculations are correct, right? That would mean that, what you call it? Zoro is at least island level, right? But we know the islands in One Piece are crazy big, so they're pretty much continent, right? So everyone who says like Luffy isn't fucking at least continent, you're wrong. if these guys, you know, calculate correctly. No, they had some infamous past about calculations, right? Like Goku versus Superman, right? Well, but hey,
fair share of weaknesses,
just want to point it out.
Sanji sees himself as a gentleman and thus refuses to fight a lady at any cost, even his own life.
And he's absolutely terrified of drag queens. That didn't age well.
But even with the setbacks and a horrifying childhood, hey, Sanji is a...
Listen, alright? You can say, oh, he's transphobic. I've heard it all on Twitter, right? I've heard it all. Like, oh, Sanji's transphobic. I don't think so, alright? I just think, you know, didn't want to get, you know, captured by them, you know, because they would beat him up. Like, has anyone ever fucking read the manga, like, or watched the anime? Like, they were about to beat him up, bruh. Like, hell, like Ivankov said, literally, if you get caught, you'll die. Like, he was fighting for his life. He was running for his life, just because they were drag queens, all right? Like, they would kill him. Like, it's not like he was running because they were gay. No, he was running because he didn't want to die. Like, he literally developed fucking that skywalk ability because he didn't want to die. Like, it's so dumb, that misconception, man.
The man of the moment, an adventurer with a goal. One day he will surely discover
thanks for the lights
and whatever else comes after.
Amazing.
That. I was looking for a light. Appreciate it.
Imagine skipping Skypiea. Imagine
the village hidden in the leaves.
Okay, we got
a phenomenal ninja.
Rock Lee now.
From Naruto to Sasuke to Kakashi, we've seen them show off their awesome talent on Death Battle before.
But one ninja student sought to prove that talent wasn't naturally born. That talent could be achieved through nothing but hard work. This is Rock Lee.
At first, Bowl Cut's path to being a ninja was anything but promising. See, the best ninja can use all sorts of ninja magic called ninjutsu or genjutsu, but not Rocky over here.
Essentially, Lee was born with a disability, unable to access the living chakra energies within his body the same way his peers could. But while this certainly made things difficult for him, he continued to train, pushing himself to become a splendid ninja.
Too bad he got paired up with Neji, who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead. Hello,
he actually has.
With no real family to speak of, Lee had no one to guide him on his difficult path. Fortunately, he found inspiration in the form of a fellow bowl cut individual.
Yeah. My guy, a man who is simultaneously incredibly cool and incredibly weird.
Yep.
I saw Lee's potential.
That's a great way to
master the art.
Describe the guy, Sensei.
A ninja's physical prowess using chakra, body, and mind.
Look at him, bro.
He's not gonna be shooting fireballs or popping up clones of himself like the other guys, but he's gonna learn how to punch harder than anyone. Actually, that's exactly the point of his martial art. Strong fist. A style that's all about shattering bones.
Not just any ninja can master the form of strong fist. In the hands of a novice, it's a dangerous technique. One wrong move and you could accidentally break your own limbs.
But Lee quickly got the hang of it and even learned some awesome moves, like this Killer Azuna drop on steroids, the Primary Lotus.
A technique so useful that many other ninja tried to copy it for themselves.
What a bunch of cheaters. He's also got this potion, and if he drinks it, he goes into a super zen state that makes him basically invincible.
Incorrect as usual, Boomstick. That was due to American censorship.
Right, it wasn't a potion, it was sake. Somehow, Lee's susceptibility to alcohol turns him into an instant expert in the drunken fist.
They told him it was sake. Yeah. They said sake. I'm pretty sure. Unless it's like some other dub, but the dub I watched, they totally said sake. So
an actual martial art.
You know, Wiz, I've always wanted to try that style myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few. What's this?
Correction. Real drunken boxers only emulate the movements of the inebriated. They're not actually. Ow!
What the hell? He got a shotgun in his leg? Okay.
Piece of cake. Anyway, when Rocky Road isn't totally sloshed, he's got one more ace up his sleeve. The 8 gates.
In the world of Naruto, 8 metaphorical gates exist within the human body, inspired by real-world Buddhist teachings of opening one's self to achieve enlightenment.
But in Lee's case, it's opening a can of whoop-ass.
Think of it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain. Each open gate increases Lee's abilities in some way. For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize 100%
really a myth,
of
though?
his body's potential by removing inherent mental and physical inhibitions. The third gate lets him expend enough chakra all at once to perform his signature technique, the Hidden Lotus.
The first few gates are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing is, the more gates you open, the more dangerous it gets. But Lee wasn't afraid.
By the age of 13, he could unlock 5 of the 8 gates.
That's really impressive.
To keep up with the likes of Neji and honorary Green Day member Gaara. He's almost as quick as Naruto, who's dodged light speed attacks. And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to
Really? Hold up. You just...
likes of Neji and honorary Green Day member Gaara. He's almost as quick as Naruto, who's dodged light speed attacks.
Hold up. So, you're saying... you're comparing... Rock Lee? With Naruto? Or are you comparing, like... my guy? Naruto? Like... or are you comparing the 8 gates with... like...
And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to slice up a giant meteor.
Comparing the scale of the meteor to Konoha's mountainside, and assuming Lee contributed his fair share to this group task, he must have produced a force equal to about 230 megatons of TNT.
That's pretty impressive.
The average nuclear bomb has a yield of about 5 megatons. So getting hit by 6 gate Lee is like having 50 nukes exploding in your face.
Jesus.
Now, Lee has admittedly never used the last 2 gates. However, there are multiple claims that he's mastered them by adulthood. And frankly, as the successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates.
8th? I mastered the 8th one? I don't think you can. I don't think you can master the 8th one. But sure, pop off.
Lee should be comparable.
Guy could make a blast the size of an island with the 7th gate. With the 8th, he could go head-to-head with the ultimate big bad, Madara.
True.
This creep was packing more power than when Naruto's chakra blew a hole through the moon. A 400 petaton explosion. That's way bigger than 50 nukes. Hell, the 8th gate can bend the fabric of space.
Just one small problem. Opening the 8th gate puts an immense toll on the body. The moment you open it, you've essentially
pretty much
guaranteed your own death.
Yeah, but who cares as long as you take your foe with you.
Under Guy's training and with the help of his friends, Lee has shown that he is indeed a splendid ninja. Though he never quite got the chance to prove himself against Neji.
Well, according to the wisdom of Gammy Boomstick, one's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, man, it's so dumb, bro. It's so dumb. Like, this whole man, like, in, like, first part of Naruto, he been doing this whole, you know, rotation shit. And he couldn't, you know, do that with those fucking wooden spikes. So dumb, bro. They just wanted to kill Neji, bro. They had no reason for him to stay alive. So they're like, you know what? We need a death. Let's do Neji. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Who won?
Tact, Boomstick. Now the villager's expert instructor in taijutsu, and with a kid of his very own, it seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
To protect and maintain one's own ninja way. The 3rd gate of life, open!
Wait, you forgot about his weighted...
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want some of Lee and Sanji's fiery determination in the sack, check out Blue Chew.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Chew.
No.
I refuse to eat this. It's far too mild, lacking in the fiery youth of true spicy curry.
Mild. This is the most perfectly balanced curry around.
Oh. Don't criticize his food.
Skills match your skill in cooking.
Okay.
Show your chef some respect.
Respect?
Oh, Drunken Fist.
I'm a paying customer, and that curry was awful. Don't you like that? Look at me like that.
Hey, you came to his restaurant, bruh. Okay, okay. So far, they're pretty equal. Okay, yo, nice.
Picky eaters are the worst.
Why is everything so loud? Fifth gate, open!
Oh, okay, damn.
Sixth gate of view, open!
Okay.
Seventh gate of wonder, open!
Well, I guess that didn't kill him. Okay. Not yeah. They did the handsome Squidward face on okay, I see you. That's funny.
I am the youthful beast of Konoha. I will never give up. Eighth gate of death, open!
Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay, look at him go. Ooh, there goes his leg, bruh. Oh, that's clean. Oh, he's still alive? Ooh.
Since you wouldn't finish your food, I'm making you cough up whatever you've already eaten. Anti-matter!
Ooh. Really?
Looks like mild suited you best. My dish was too spicy for you.
KO! Well,
okay.
I guess Lee can finally have that bout with Neji now.
Given Lee's years of experience and the power of the 8 gates, he definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
But Sanji was no slouch himself, and like Lee, has trained all of his life.
With his speed and
So, what you're saying is, if we say, you know, 8th gate Rock Lee is stronger than Might Guy's 8th gate, right? That would mean that Sanji would beat Madara. A feat that even Naruto couldn't do. Oh, yo, this is spicing up the Luffy versus Naruto debate so much, bro. Like, we all know Sanji is the weakest of the big three, right? Like, and then I mean with the big three is Luffy, Zoro, and, you know, the 3 powerhouses of One Piece. Or like the Straw Hat, right? So that would mean... yeah. I'm not gonna stir up anything, but that would mean that Luffy would body Naruto. Oh boy. And then they're gonna say, oh, Byron Naruto. Okay, cool. That's really cool. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, I'm not gonna say anything about it.
And observation hockey, he handled even the unpredictable Drunken Fist.
And while the 7th gate meant Lee could probably blow up an island, that's not as big as the meteors the Straw Hats could handle.
Simply put, Lee had only one somewhat reliable method of a possible victory.
Yeah, but there's a slice like he sliced it in half, right? That's easier. Like try this, right? Get an apple, all right? You can slice it because, you know, it's easier. It's a thin. You can put pressure on that little tiny surface. That's what I meant. I couldn't think of it. A little, little tiny surface, right? You can put pressure on it. You know, just like when I would like, push with my finger like this, right? I can feel that, right? Now if I do this, I can feel it way less because it's a bigger surface and so you need more force and strength to, penetrate it, if that makes sense, right? So if you would punch that rock, right? And it's split in half in that thing, right? In that movie. Or in the anime, I don't know. Whatever. In the show. Like, he split that rock in half, right? But Zoro sliced it. Right? Like, slicing something in half is easier than punching something to... No. But that would mean that would mean... You know what they're doing? Like, they're comparing Sanji and Zoro, right? Like, I don't think they're equal, bro. Like, Zoro is way stronger than Sanji. I know a lot of fucking Sanji fans are mad about that, but he just is, bro. He just is. This man survived a punch from Kaido. I don't see Sanji doing that. Like, even with his raid suit. Like, bro. Come on. But to be fair though, like, he lost his leg, so shouldn't he like lose his balance too? Like, that's a big portion of your body, no? Like, if you I don't know. It's odd. It's weird. Like, this all speculations, right? Like, I don't think Rock Lee would lose, my opinion. But I mean, from like their logic, where if they say Sanji and Zoro are like, equal-ish, right? I guess. Still, I don't know. Like, swordsmanship versus like martial arts is just a real big difference. You can't really compare it, in my opinion, right? Like, I don't know. It is what it is.
Suicide move he's never actually used before. Not really the best argument for a win on its own.
True. But gate number 8 could take on Madara. Sanji's tough, yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's level. A couple big hits from the 8th gate and Sanji's nothing but paste. So what gives?
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is far beyond. Recall when his fellow rubber rabble-rouser Luffy very patiently waited for a light speed laser to reach him before dodging it. To pull this off, Luffy would have had to move 13 times faster than light.
Sanji can regularly keep up with Luffy, and this was before he even got his super fast raid suit.
Don't get us wrong, the power of the 8th gate is incredible. If we were to run this fight 100 more rounds, Lee would surely land a winning blow with it a few times.
But more often than not, Sanji's speed is pulling this one off.
Given his speed, raid suit, observation hockey, and his fiery footwork, Sanji had everything he needed to outlast Lee's youthful determination for a victory.
Guess you could say he had a leg up on Rock Lee, hand over fist. Or I guess foot over fist, but you get it.
The winner is Sanji.
I mean, here's my thing. I feel like they don't... Like, they really emphasizing of like, oh, but Sanji, before getting his raid suit, kept up with Luffy and kept up with Zoro. It's also just a gag. Like, Nami also hits Luffy and hurts him. She ain't got no fucking armored hockey. Like, no, when they fight each other, they never legitimately like fought each other. It was always goofy, like, oh, moss head, oh, curly brow, like, that shit. Like, it's never been actually a serious moment when those shits happens, like, I don't think you can take that serious. I think that's just like gag parts of like One Piece, like we have a confirmed fight between Zoro and Luffy, right? So that's a confirmed fight, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, but to be fair, like the current Sanji has like a way sturdier exoskeleton and shit, right? Like, so this Sanji would easily mop the floor with fucking Rock Lee. That's no debate. But this Sanji, I mean, Raid Suit is really cool though. Like, and One Piece characters are more sturdier than normal Naruto characters. Like, Naruto characters died from a lot less than One Piece characters did. So I feel like, I don't know, I think like Naruto characters are a lot frailer than One Piece characters are, in my opinion. So I guess, you know, if you know, Sanji would like hit him with like a armored hockey kick, right? I feel like this is a valid outcome, but I don't know, maybe I was wrong. Who knows? I essentially thought Rock Lee would win this, but you know, I'm seeing the you know, arguments behind this W for Sanji. I can see it. No, kinda, but I don't know. Maybe I don't need, know enough about power scaling because I really thought like Rock Lee would win, but guess not. I guess Sanji won. And you know what? I'm not. I can't be mad, bro. I like both of them. No, like, doesn't matter who won. Even if they both lost. I mean that's pretty terrible actually. That would be terrible. Yeah. No, but if like they both if one of them won, doesn't matter who won. If Sanji won, I would have been happy, which is the case. And if Rock Lee won, I would have been happy, which isn't the case. So in the end of the day, like, it's just, you know, it's just for fun. It's just debate. It's just, you know, no, it's just fandoms coming together who are sometimes really toxic, which I don't like. Like, whenever I like debating power scalings, right? Sometimes, and I get the impression that someone is getting really toxic or is really biased, I'll just stop, because then at that point it's just not worth it anymore, right? So yeah, I mean, anyway, big shout out to, like, you know, Death Battle. You know, they make, you know, they make enjoyable videos. Like, in the end of the day, it's just for fun, right? Nothing should be taken seriously, all right? Like, this is not a permanent decision, right? Like, it's not like, oh, Sanji wins against Rock Lee. I mean, which is one of these, but some of these, you know, some of these are just selective or just opinionated, or like I know that use all facts and shit, right? But at the end of the day, we will never ever find out until the creators themselves create this battle, right? Like, it's like if Oda and Kishimoto, right? Yeah, Kishimoto came together, make this death battle, right? That would be the only time this would ever happen. And then even if they would, I would think that Kishimoto would like let Sanji win, and Oda would make Rock Lee win, just because they respect each other and respect the characters they created. No, I don't think there's gonna be any beef about this at all. So yeah, that's my take on that. So